Hey everyone at Higher Military, my name is Peter Zink. I lead sales training here at Sprout Social, and more importantly, I was an all-source intelligence captain in the United States Army who had the opportunity to deploy to Iraq. I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about why I transitioned, why I chose sales, and why I think Sprout could be a great potential opportunity for you. I got out in 2012, really before transition programs were a big thing. Like many of you probably, I really only had a vague sense of what was truly out there. And I was really worried about making the wrong choice. But I knew some things about myself. I knew I wanted something completely different from the Army. I did have an SCI clearance, but I knew that intelligence wasn't where I wanted to go long term. I wanted to find a way to build a career in the private sector. So I was overwhelmed with my options in a lot of ways, but I started to put jobs I saw into two buckets: operational roles and sales roles. Operational roles in business are more like what you're used to, managing programs or logistics. You know as well as I do that places like Amazon offer roles like that. But the more I thought about what I wanted to do, I realized that wasn't my calling. I wanted a chance to prove myself and potentially make a lot of money. I knew that in the Army, the person who was 2 years ahead of me in seniority would always make more than me, no matter how good he or she was. But with a sales career, I could change that. I started to learn that sales jobs weren't like the movies, where you go out there and knock on house doors all day. Selling to businesses was a very different experience. I had the chance to help people, to build relationships, to see my customers buy something from me and love the difference that it made in their lives. And I have to tell you, when I first got out, I took a job where I took a pretty decent pay cut. My base was lower than what I made in the Army, and I had way more learning to do than I first thought. I had to hit the phones, I had to learn how to listen to my customers better, and I had to learn a complex product better than my competition. But in less than a year, I figured it out. I was making over 200% on my quota, which means the company was paying me double what they expected to initially pay me, because I was winning so much business for them. I never looked back after that. I had some great years in sales that allowed me to transition into a sales training career where I get to help people like you. I've seen others transition into marketing, sales leadership, and advance into executive roles. So let me talk about Sprout specifically. This is my third company technically since I got out 11 years ago. And this is a special place. First of all, it's the first company I've worked for that has committed budget and resources for veterans to just connect and come together as a group. You'll be with people like me who understand your veteran experience, and at a company who encourages you to bring your entire self to work. And if I had to be honest, like a part of me was okay with never really talking about the Army again once I got out. But I have found that in my time here, it's actually pretty cool to have the option to do that. I'll also say that this is a great place to start your career. The training program is stronger than a lot of companies out there. People are very supportive as long as you're willing to put in the hard work. And we have this incredible product. I can't stress how important it is that we have a product that people actually love to use every single day. And we're growing fast. That's great for your career. First, you're gonna make solid money if you're good at your job. And Sprout gives you the tools to make that happen. Second, because we're high growth, that means we promote a lot of people in sales frequently. You might be starting as an SDR to learn the ropes, but you clearly have a path here to be a great account executive with unlimited earning potential. Then finally, what I'll say is that tech sales really wasn't an option for me in 2012. I had to start in finance sales. Tech companies have now seen how veterans like you absolutely crush it in these roles, and they're more open to hiring you than a decade ago. In fact, our own head of sales here saw that for himself, and it's what I experienced in my own career as well. So starting a career at Sprout Social will open so many doors for you down the line. I think that if I was getting out as a sales rep, this is the kind of opportunity that I would want to take advantage of. And I'll just throw it out there that, you're welcome to connect with me on LinkedIn. Welcome to trade a couple messages. I'm happy to talk to any of you about a career in sales, because I honestly look at my peers and the people who've gotten out and where a lot of other people are, and I am so thankful that I ended up in a career related to sales and in tech. And I've had the opportunity to really build a career where I've advanced and been successful. And I think if you come to Sprout, you're gonna have the same opportunity to do that as well. So I would really encourage you that if you're on the fence, if you have questions, if you're sitting here asking yourself, well, the base pay is showing this, or, I don't understand the structure, talk to more people in sales, talk to other people in tech sales. This is a phenomenal opportunity for you to build something special and grow with us. So please reach out, talk to your higher military team, talk to the folks at Sprout Social. Make sure you fully understand the opportunity, because I believe that if you come here, you have a tremendous opportunity to grow and excel in your career. So with that, I'm going to sign off, but don't hesitate to reach out to me on LinkedIn if you need anything. Thanks so much. Bye.